General Hospital Kristen Vaganos talks taking over for Molly. Viewers have seen Molly grow and change over the years on General Hospital, especially as Kristen Vaganos has taken over the role. Recently, the actress spoke out about what it was like joining the soap. In addition, Vaganos also teased on what Molly's future could look like. General Hospital's Molly has worn different faces over the years. Vaganos has been working as an actress since 2014. In 2023, she joined the cast of General Hospital as Molly Lansing Davis. By 2024, Vaganos was granted contract status on the soap. Prior to this, the character had been played by a variety of actresses, initially being played by child actresses before the character was aged up. Woman's World recently touched on the character, noting she had her life figured out until Vaganos took on the role. However, the publication also noted that the recast was a popular one. Vaganos noted that it was hard taking over for Haley Pullos, who viewers saw grow up in the role. He admitted, "It was so tumultuous. It seemed like there was a new recast every week, so I wanted to come in and be a solution, and I feel that's what I've done. I know soaps rely on what the fans like and don't like. I'm playing in their playground, so I'm very appreciative that people have accepted my Molly." As Vaganos noted, she joined the soap while Molly was in the middle of much drama. She reflected that it was a lot in the beginning, and it was crazy to jump in. But I'm grateful for it in hindsight. Kristen Vaganos also talked about Molly's next chapter on the soap, spending a lot of time with Molly, all the people in her life, and Taj, Nancy, and Kate was the quickest way for me to immerse myself in that character. It allowed me to figure out all Molly's dynamics and then put my own spin on it. The actress noted she loved it when her character gets to be snarky. She added, "I love when heavy drama and comedy come together. That's the most fun, which I think is why I've made Molly so snarky. I just love infusing humor into what's innately dark. Molly's also matured, and she's a tough gal, right? She's no nonsense and like, I can do everything and fix everything, and I'm always right. I love it when she gets to exercise and go off on people." During the conversation, the actress also teased what Molly's potential future could look like. As she noted, she's filmed scenes that don't feel like a typical soap opera. The scenes we shot felt like we were on a sitcom, which you don't get on this show that often. It was really fun and a cute change of pace from how dark everything has been for Molly. It's a nice little breath of fresh air. I'm excited to see what Molly's next chapter looks like. There's a lot of freedom to it. She doesn't have the kids she thought she would have or the partner she thought she would have. She's open to possibilities. Have you been following Kristen Vaganos on General Hospital? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. When it comes to daytime television, change is inevitable. Characters evolve, stories twist, and sometimes actors pass the torch. That's exactly the case with General Hospital's Molly Lansing Davis, a beloved character with deep roots in Port Charles and an emotional tether to longtime fans. Now, Kristen Vaganos is stepping into Molly's shoes, and she's doing it with a mix of reverence, excitement, and a deep love for the character's legacy. In a genre where familiarity breeds fandom, recasting a character can be tricky territory. But Vaganos, known for her work in indie dramas and horror thrillers, is rising to the challenge with grace and bringing her own spark to the role. The transition, a new face, same heart. Kristen Vaganos officially took over the role of Molly Lansing Davis in 2024, replacing Holiday Mia Kriegel, who had stepped into the role after longtime actress Haley Pullos was recast due to personal circumstances. "I was a fan of the show before I ever thought I'd be on it," Vaganos tells us with a smile. "You'll walk onto that set with all its history, all its stories. It's surreal. You feel like you're stepping into something much bigger than yourself." For Vaganos, stepping into the role wasn't just about learning lines or nailing the Port Charles cadence. It was about honoring Molly's voice, a voice that has been part of the GH universe since 2005. "Molly has always stood out," she says. "She's fierce, she's idealistic, she's intelligent, and she's emotionally grounded in a way that's rare. So I knew coming in that fans wouldn't just be watching, they'd be judging, comparing, holding their breath. And honestly, I'd do the same, understanding Molly, more than just a Davis sister. For years, Molly has been the grounded, principled younger sister in the powerful Davis clan. As the daughter of Alexis Davis and Rick Lansing, she's always walked a line between chaos and calm. She's also been a staple in stories exploring love, loyalty, justice, and family dysfunction. Playing Molly is like playing a prism, Vaganos says. Depending on the storyline, you're getting different angles of her love for TJ, her complicated relationship with her mom and sisters, her passion for justice. She's a whole person, and I love that. In her first few weeks on screen, Vaganos tackled some heavy material. Molly and TJ have been navigating a difficult fertility storyline, one that struck a chord with many fans. That storyline is incredibly real, Vaganos reflects. So many couples go through it, and I think General Hospital has handled it with sensitivity and truth. I did a lot of research before shooting. I wanted to understand not just what Molly was feeling, but what women actually go through in those situations, finding chemistry on and off screen. A major part of Molly's storyline in recent years has revolved around her relationship with TJ Ashford, played by Taj Bello. The couple, affectionately known as Molly and TJ by fans, has long been one of the most stable pairs in Port Charles. That meant Kristen Vaganos had to find chemistry with Bello quickly. Taj is incredible, she gushes. He's generous, kind, and open. Our first scenes together felt very natural, which was such a relief. There's a comfort in working with someone who understands their character so deeply. He made it easy to fall into step, and fans are noticing. While recasts can often lead to initial resistance, social media has already lit up with praise for Vaganos' portrayal. Viewers are pointing out her ability to embody Molly's intelligence and emotional depth, while also bringing a fresh, more mature energy to the role. The legacy factor. Any actor joining General Hospital knows they're entering a legacy show. With over 60 years on air, GH isn't just television, it's a cultural institution. And Kristen Vaganos knows exactly what that means. There's a responsibility that comes with it, she says. You're not just playing a character, you're carrying history. Molly isn't just anyone. She's someone fans have grown up with. She's seen them through different stages of their own lives. To prepare, Vaganos did her homework. She binge-watched past episodes, read up on character histories, and even studied Haley Pullo's earlier performances. I wanted to understand where Molly's been so I could know where she might be going, she says. Haley created such a strong foundation. My job isn't to erase that, but to build on it. Stepping into the soap world, prior to GH, Kristen Vaganos had carved out a space in independent film and TV. Her credits include gritty thrillers, heartfelt dramas, and even a few scream queen moments. But nothing quite compares to the whirlwind pace of a soap opera. It's unlike anything else, she laughs. You get your script, you rehearse for a few minutes, and then you go. There's this rawness to it, a kind of theater meets TV energy. You don't have time to overthink, which actually lets your instincts take over. It's exhilarating. She's also quick to credit the cast and crew for creating a supportive environment. Everyone has been so welcoming, she says. The cast, the directors, the makeup artists, everyone wants you to succeed. There's no ego. Just love for the show. What's next for Molly? Without giving away spoilers, Vaganos teases that Molly's journey is far from over. She's been through a lot, she says.